While the local economy is not the only area feeling the blow of COVID-19, it's in this next report, Desmond Sanders shows how a local church is adjusting to the new social distancing culture brought about by the coronavirus crisis.
Social distancing protocols, curfews, and lockdowns in wake of the COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted church services around the world, including here in the Bahamas. Senior pastor of Believers Embassy International, Prophet Stephen Monroe, says his organization, like many in the country, is feeling the impact of the corona crisis.
This has been a hit, not just financially, but it's also been a hit as it relates to souls and attendance, of course. We would have more persons that would come once the doors were open, but ever since the pandemic, it's been a little bit difficult as it relates to finances and so forth. But we thank God because God still provides. We still have some faithful ambassadors who have been faithful in giving their tithes that has been able to help and assist us.
Monroe has a thriving membership of over 1,000 parishioners. His 2 Sunday services each week caters to over 200 congregants. The senior pastor says since COVID-19 protocols were put in place, he's had to shift from in-person to virtual services. He's assisted every Sunday by a technical team of 10, including his wife, Nadine Monroe.
I've been using some platforms like a conference call. I've been using Zoom for our in-house meetings and different things like that. And that has been helping us keep connected. It's important for us during this time to stay connected as a church.
For those church leaders still concerned over the adverse effects of the pandemic on their ministries, Monroe shared this advice.
We're in a technical savvy age, and I would like to encourage pastors, if you have a cell phone, the mere fact that you have a cell phone, you have the ability to go live. You may not be able to go on a level that maybe we may be on or some other church may be on who have been doing this for a few years and have different equipment and so forth. But if you have your cell phone and you have Facebook, you can go live on Facebook and gather your crowd to let your church know that this is your platform.
Monroe is applauding the government on its handling of the current crisis. He's encouraging Christians everywhere to adhere to the protocols in place. With millions around the world still feeling the effects of the deadly pandemic, Monroe is encouraging persons everywhere not to lose hope.
And so I encourage persons out there to hold on. Use this time wisely. Pray, seek the face of God, get to know your family better, get closer with your wife, with your spouse, with your children, learn more things about them, because a whole lot of times we're just busy going, and we're not taking that time out to really get to know each other.